So I tuned into the Big Brother channel last night, and the first thing that came to my head was, what in the world of prisoners' outfits is going on here? Like, literally, that was my first impression because of all the orange I was seeing everywhere, right? So I was like, yo, what's happening, right? Although they looked good, I'm not even gonna lie, they looked good. They looked like classy prisoners or something. I'm joking, don't mind me. But that was the first thing that came to my head. And then I saw other colors. There was orange, there was black and white. And the way the colors were distributed got a lot of people talking. Let me just tell you guys how it was distributed. So for the orange color, we had Kanaga Junior, KlZZ, Yvonne, Ibubu, and IPELENG. And then for the pink colors, we had Blue Ava, Tati, Black Boy. And for the black and white outfits, we had Tabang, Miracle, Nana, and Justin. So a lot of people were saying that the people that wore orange are like the top 5 housemates, and then the people that wore pink are like people that are shaky, and then the black and white are those that are going home, right? So it was just a topic of conversation, right? So let's talk about the party. But first of all, I hope you guys are doing good out there, especially the Nigerians. Yesterday was elections, and you know, a lot of things happen in different people's polling units and all of that. But I hope you guys stayed safe out there. I hope you had a safe voting time, right? So let's get into the party proper. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So we had DJ YC on the party floor. Shout out to her, she's so pretty. So my personal opinion on the DJing is that she did really good. Then there was this drumming thing that she was doing. As for that drumming thing, I feel like for some songs it blended really well, but for some other songs it sounded like unnecessary noise, and especially at the beginning. But towards the end, the vibe was up, everybody was really vibing, the housemates had a whole lot of fun, right? Even for her, she had a lot of fun. There was a time they even gave way for her to dance and boogie down on the dance floor. So in general, it was a really good party, right? But if you watched it, just let me know your own thoughts on the party. And then you guys, whoever sent in that gym wear for Nana in the name of outfit, it's not nice at all. Like, yo, this is literally like her last party in the house. Why are you gonna do that to a babe? But the outfit had nothing, absolutely nothing on Nana, because Nana was literally the life of the party. She danced, vibed, she was giving it everything that she was supposed to give. She was dancing like the party was specifically for her. And then Nana is literally the definition of what big yash can do, small yash can fit do, because she was twerking, whining, everything that she was supposed to give, she was giving us on the dance floor. So I enjoyed her so much on the dance floor. Unfortunately, this might be her last party, but it's fine. It was definitely worth it, right? Then guess who was shirtless on the dance floor and giving us special dance moves? Just guess. Ibubu, of course. Ibubu must always remove his shirt, right? So but he's always having fun. He had a lot of fun on the dance floor, especially when they played flavor songs. He literally was on the floor dancing. And then Yvonne also joined him on the floor dancing. She's another person that also really enjoyed herself, and she was looking so pretty. You guys, that's braided wig that she wore, she should be wearing it every single day. It looked so good on her. She was looking take away, right? And then another person that also really enjoyed the party was Kanaga Junior. In fact, he always enjoys the party, even if the DJ decides to sing with her mouth. I believe Kanaga Junior is also he's still going to have hype, have vibe. So he also enjoyed himself on the dance floor. One thing I did not understand though was what he was doing on the ground. I didn't understand the dance step that he was giving us on the ground. I didn't understand what it was about, but yeah, he gave us different positions at different times. Then you guys, they played Blue Ava's song, right? 2 times, in fact. They played her song twice. The first time they played it, they literally gave way for her to boogie down, dance on the, just entertain us. You guys know that obviously she's going to dance. So when they play her song, that's usually the perfect time for her to entertain us. So they gave her way, they were cheering her up, and she was just dancing. It was really beautiful to see. After the party, she was just talking about how she appreciates the fact that, her song is, out there. A lot of people are now seeing it. You just know that feeling you get when you hear your song like that, especially with these housemates and housemates in the past, right? And then we also had KlZZ. KlZZ was boogieing down. She was literally down there boogieing down on the dance floor. I was like, babe, your knees are very strong. Then when they played Flavor song, right, she was giving us Igbo dance steps, and at that point where I was looking at her, I was like, this babe definitely has a Nigerian Igbo boyfriend. There's nothing anybody can tell me to convince me otherwise, because the Igbo downstairs she was giving us just showed like, okay, you have experience in this, right? And then Miracle, always a vibe, always like you know, hyped up and everything. The party in general was cool, and they all danced, they all enjoyed it, especially towards the end. Everybody was just vibing. They played a lot of songs that, and she played a lot of songs that people like and people know. So I think that's what made this the party, you know, bubbly and stuff. Then let's move on to the after party. So after the party, Khosi was sitting with Justin, and they were just talking about Thabang and Yemi, of course, because those are kind of conversations that we have after there's alcohol in the system. So she was just talking to, she was just asking for advice from Justin as to what she should do and everything. Justin was just telling her that, like, she should stop acting like she doesn't know what she's doing. That every time when she comes to him, she's like, I don't know, that she should stop that, right? And then she was just saying that there's definitely something there for Thabang, but exploring it all the way is what she's skeptical about. She doesn't want to really go all the way, especially based on the fact that they just have a few weeks left. It's more like this kind of thing, I believe I should wait till after the show, that kind of thing. Like, okay, she there's something there, but she doesn't want to really explore it. Justin was just coming from the angle of, for me, I've not even been in serious relationships. Some of my relationships have lasted 2 months, like in here, out there. And I'm not really the best person for you to be asking this type of thing. For me, I believe that with once there's no ring on your finger, then you're free to do whatever you want to do. So how are you gonna be asking me about relationship advice? I'm the wrongest person to be asking here. And he was literally tipsy too, right? So, you know, they just had that conversation. And then we had Miracle and IPELENG outside, obviously talking about, like, you know, mushy, lovey-dovey things. For Miracle, he was saying that it's not really all about the house, that he's really into her, and he would like to take things further, that even outside the house, he would like them to be together, you know, just expressing himself, you know, being all in love and everything. And then IPELENG was just telling him that, do you understand that you are in Nigeria and I'm in South Africa? This is countries away. And I told her that she should stop creating problems where there's none, that he's willing to make the sacrifice. That's why she's talking about the whole distance thing when he has told her that he's willing to make that sacrifice. Baba was just dropping lines here and there with British and American accents mixed together. He was like, I genuinely like you. Every time I look at you, I smile. I need you to understand that. I say, oh shit, baddest. So at this point, IPELENG was just, she brought in Luke into the equation. She was talking about the fact that there was Luke, and then now he's here. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want that there to be that narrative on her that she's this kind of person, that she's not really this kind of person, that she doesn't want that. And Miracle was now telling her that she should stop talking about that in that regard, because she doesn't even know what is going on with him outside as Luke. She doesn't know what to expect when she goes out. So, like, it's not really about Luke, it's about her and her image. And that if Miracle really understands, really likes her, then he's going to understand. He was telling her he understands her. She said, you don't understand me. That's how they were going back and forth and back and forth. While when they showed Luke's picture and they were going back, when they were talking about Luke, the cameraman moved to where Luke was. They showed his picture. I was like, this guy, yeah, very somehow, yeah, very savage. And then there was a conversation that was happening in the parlor. Apparently, Black Boy was saying that Thabang wants them to all sleep in Stanton. That's the room upstairs. Yeah, Stanton is the room upstairs. That Thabang would like for them to all sleep upstairs, so that you have an opportunity to be in that kind of be that way with KlZZ, in that kind of space with KlZZ. I was like, okay. Believe I was saying that she's not going to leave her bed though. So that, you know, it was just a brief conversation. Not long after this, my dear brothers and sisters, they showed Thabang and KlZZ under duvet in Alex. That's the room downstairs, right? So I was just like, there was no need for him to even plot. Mohammed has already moved to the mountain, right? So they were just under the duvet. Kisses were going on, hand movements were going on, which I cannot categorically say what those hand movements were about, right? I just think it was just like a case of two people kissing and then hands wandering about and everything. And how we're able to even know that those were the people, like it was Thabang and KlZZ that were under the duvet, was when they brought their head out. Thabang was the first to like peep. I don't know if he was trying to peep at the, like, trying to scout the area if anybody was coming, or maybe to see if the camera was on them or something. So he brought his head out, and then later on KlZZ now did the same to like see, oh, what are you looking at? So when she brought out her head, immediately she brought out her head, she now looked directly at that camera. You know, they said the light is to blink, so I think her eye just jammed the light on the camera. So that's how we're able to know that they were the ones under the duvet. So for this whole KlZZ and THABANG situation, what makes it funny to me in particular, what makes it funny to me is how they set the way for it, basically. So first it was KlZZ just being all sad, like Yemi leaving the house, KlZZ just being all sad, you know, crying, the love of my life has gone and all of that, just that phase of sadness, mourning and all of that. And then we now had it was now a thing of herself and THABANG having several conversations, some conversations where they're talking about the fact that Yemi was how Yemi treated her badly, how he was very rude and disrespectful to her, like how he talked to her in a rude and disrespectful manner. And then there was also this thing of THABANG saying that Yemi had something to do with Nelisa, and then he was also saying that if Yemi can treat her like this, like if he can be talking to her this way in front of the, like, where people are watching him in the open, how would it now be indoors behind closed doors? So to me, it just looked like they were trying to like paint these people in a certain way, just so that whatever they do inside the house will be kind of justified. That's the way I was looking at it, because, you know, bringing Nelisa into the equation, THABANG said he made Nelisa know that he's going to pay her back 100 times more and everything. For me, I don't think there was any need to bring these people into the equation. If you want to do what you want to just do your thing. You don't have to involve these people, especially in that manner that you did. It's almost like tainting their image in a way, because the things that they were saying about them was not exactly nice. You don't need to involve them. Do your thing. Do your thing, right? So that's it for them. You know, later on, KlZZ now went over to her own bed, and then we had Miracle that was now in Santon upstairs. After all the talk that they had, IPELENG said she doesn't want to be seen in a particular light. Oh, you want me to go back to my TV, and I see that Miracle is upstairs, and himself and IPELENG, they also shared a long kiss. You know, while they were kissing, Miracle wanted to, you know, move to her bed, kind of, because they were on different beds, but, you know, they were both covered in their different duvets. So he wanted to move over. She was like, please stay in your bed, right? So he now maintained. And I was just like, okay, I believe that there's going to be a movement. He most likely eventually, like, they'll eventually stay on the same bed. That's if he doesn't go home this evening, basically, right? So, but that's the updates on these things. We had this conversation here, and this is how the night ended, and they all went to bed. So yeah, this is where I end this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye, love you.